Telling anyone you think they missed something or got something wrong can be daunting, let alone telling a superior. But being vocal is necessary because many times our patients can't speak for themselves. It is the responsibility of the entire health team to speak up for patients. But with all the pressures of the real world, that is often hard to do. Clearly communicating observations or concerns, requesting clarification, or explicitly challenging another person's decision or action are at the core of speaking up. When they remain silent or make ineffectual attempts at speaking up, that's when bad decisions or actions can cause patient harm. Bringing these concerns up should be easy, but there are always reasons not to speak up. Don't know the people or the equipment. It could be you're new to the team, or even who to talk to. Sometimes you may wonder if it's important enough, or if it might distract a colleague who's concentrating on a complicated procedure or looks stressed. You could also be worried about the risk of a potentially negative or hostile response, or perhaps humiliation by being wrong. When it's difficult to speak up, you should try one of the graded assertiveness tools, such as PACE. The aim of these is to gradually raise the firmness of the challenge, referring back to objective findings and observations about the patient, and not direct criticism of a person. Before escalating, make sure your concerns have been raised in a clear, direct, and concise communication. Use names and seek acknowledgement that you have been heard to ensure you are not escalating needlessly. For the PACE model, start by asking a probing question or stating an observation. Then, if no response, alert the person and say what you're concerned about. If still no response, increase the firmness to a challenge by including what you think needs to be done. And finally, call an emergency. Get help from outside, or if appropriate, take over. An example of this could be two clinicians in the operating theatre. In particular, the use of graded assertion between an anaesthetist to surgical registrar, who is struggling with a surgical procedure in an unwell patient. Probe: how is it going down there? Alert: the patient's been on the table now for over 2 hours. He does have quite bad heart disease, and I'm struggling a bit to maintain his blood pressure. Challenge: it seems this is quite a difficult case. Can I call the consultant in to give you a hand? Emergency: I'll call your consultant and ask her to give us a hand in here. Speaking up is a key feature of effective teams, and practicing these techniques